Chong is here. I'm so excited for this one. All the videos going around on Twitter of his performance against us. We rated him after that. We even gave him a standing ovation when Birmingham beat us 5-0 at the Kenilworth Road, and Chong was a main contributor towards that. It was fantastic. Ran us off the park, but let's get back to that in a little while. So who is Chong? Tahith Chong is a 23-year-old Dutch international. He plays as right winger for the club Birmingham City. We've brought him on an undisclosed fee, unsure on the contract length as well. Always with Luton, it seems to be an undisclosed fee. We never really give a true value, but there's reports it was in the 4 to 5 million region, and there's add-ons as well. Now, if that is true, then we have smashed our record again, which was originally reported as 1.63 million, but believe we then beat it with Mads Andersen as well. So it's really excited to see exactly how many he's got. There's also reports that Manchester United have had a 25% sell-on clause to that, so they've got a nice little tidy profit themselves. They have started his career back in 2009 when he was playing for the youth academy of Feyenoord. He then moved to Manchester United in 2016. He went through the youth academy and eventually made 5 appearances for Man United. He even made an appearance in the Champions League where they beat PSG 3-1. He then was sent out on loan, German top flight club Werder Bremen. He played 13 times for them before making a further move to a Belgium side, Club Bruges. He eventually then went on, after playing 10 games for them, to Birmingham City on loan, which is when he played Luton and beat us 5-0 at home, and then it was 3-0 at their place. He then made his move more permanent, and he played 58 games for Birmingham in the Championship. He had 5 goals, 8 assists, and 2 of them assists come in that 5-0 thrashing against Luton. He's now moved to Luton with arguably the best haircut and moustache in the whole of the Premier League. The reason I'm excited about this is because when he played against us for Birmingham, he was very much a free-flowing player that played behind the strikers, and he was able to go from the right wing to the left wing in the middle. And you can see that throughout his time at Birmingham. He was featured at the starting, playing at left midfield, right midfield, centre midfield, second striker, centre forward as well. And it's so exciting to be able to have another player where we are able to play in multiple positions and have a backup in most places. Like Clarkey, for instance, is another type of them players. We saw him in the playoff final where he found that bit of a pocket of space. Adebayo crossed it towards him. He took it on one touch and shot, scored, and then we go on to win. With having them two type of players playing on the same pitch together, it's a free roaming sort of spot. And we'll go more into who maybe feature next to him a little bit later. But I'm really excited because he looked like he had some real good ability and potential coming from Birmingham. I don't think he made it as much as I thought he would have through Birmingham. But now we've got to take him on into the Premier League. I think we will do wonders with him and he'll really fit into the side. There was questions around his defending ability when off the ball, but you know, I'm not going to go into any negatives on that side of things, and he's just got to wait and prove his worth as we go. So with that in mind then, let's look into where he would feature in the side that I believe would be our strongest. So let's start at the back. At the moment, we've got no keeper that has been replaced from Horvath, so I'm going with Shea in goal. At the back, we then have Alfie Doherty. We then have on the right, at the moment, again, we've got no right winger replacement, so we would be going with Fred. In the middle, we have Bell, Lockyer, and Mads Andersen. In the midfield, still not confirmed, but there's apparently rumours of 99%, but I'm not going to believe any of that until it happens. But Nakamba would be obviously ultimate choice if we were to get him back. But at the moment, it would be Pelly. We would then have either side Clarkey and Chong. And then up top, Adebayo and Morris. What would then be fantastic is having these replacement people that we've already had in. I think we're going to need at least a right back and another defender possibly, and another 1 or 2 midfielders as well. Because we've got Burke, we've got Osho, we've got Potts to be at the back. I think if we have one more at the back to really cement ourselves. Last year with the Championship, we really struggled when we got to injuries. We were having to play, I think Pelly even played at centre-back halfway through a game just to help out. So, you know, we've got to really try and cement that back. And if we do get some injuries, we can obviously cover for it. There's not going to be as many games this year. But really do want to make sure we cement ourselves with that back. In midfield, we've of course got Alan Campbell, Freeman, Berry as well to cover into midfield. And then obviously up top, we've got Chio, Woodrow, Joe Taylor. A couple of names I've actually left out from that. Obviously, one being Carlos Mendes Gomez, Musque as well, Peppel, and McAtee. Now, obviously, McAtee scored in our winner against Peterborough the other day. Looks like he's going to be a real good prospect. I don't know if he would feature in this year's side, purely for the fact that he was obviously at Grimsby last year. Grimsby fans really rated him. The step from League 2 straight into the Premier League, would he be right fit? Or would it be the case as similar to what he did with Joe Taylor, and he'll be on a bench and work from there? Or will that really harm his ability and not getting true game time? Will he go back out on loan? Be interesting to see on that one. Musque, Mendes Gomez and Peppel, my honest opinions, I don't believe they will feature in this year, just like they didn't last year. And they may end up going back out on loan. But, you know, there's lots of people that have been proven wrong this year, so I'll be interested to see how that one goes. Louis Watson was one that featured in last year's squad. I don't know if we'll... I think we'll probably put him back out on loan and maybe get in a loanee or something like that to replace in there. Glenn Ray, another one, and Piera will probably go back out on loan as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments exactly what your thoughts on the sign-in. I'm really excited, and I'm interested to see how many more that will be coming in as well. But let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Drop us a like, and please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video.